Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to the FTB Infinity Evolved mod pack, where today we're going to craft a few of the necessary machines we need, but we have somebody else joining us on the server. Introduce yourself.
No, thanks.
Please?
No.
Okay, so joining us, we have Reloaded Luffy. Mr. Luffy, hello.
I.
Thumbs up for derpiness. Yeah, hi, welcome to the server. So, currently you're just getting materials for some tools, right? Right? Hello? Hello? Seems like we might have lost connection. I'm not quite sure. But...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. What was that?
I have no idea.
Did the... That... Okay, that's strange. The voices just both cut off.
I still can't find some of these things.
What, the casts? Okay, so
Yeah.
you're trying to make some tools, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm looking everywhere and I can't find these casts.
Okay, I think we're just having some problems with the weather outside, so that would explain the internet. You can't find the cast. Well, I have a gear cast. But yeah, Luffy's just trying to make some tools now, so that he can get some stuff created. Let's see. No cast in there. There's some basic tool casts. There's some basic tool casts. There's some more basic tool casts. I don't have a clue what I have done with the... What have I done with the... Which ones do you have?
Large plate, broad axe, tough binding, and pickaxe.
Large plate, broad axe, tough binding, and pickaxe. So you're just missing the head one. The hammerhead. Because I have the hammerhead plain pattern. Oh, I made mine out of obsidian, that's what it is. I never made a cast for that. That's why.
Cast then.
But yeah, so today we're going to make... Oh, crud. Help.
Oh.
We're gonna make some
Oh,
necessary...
grab. Oh, grab.
Oh.
I'm dead.
No, you're not. Move. Get out. Luckily breaking the spottery doesn't cause crashes anymore. But yeah, today we're gonna make the pulverizer, sawmill, and vat, because what I wanted to do turns out to require all three of those machines for some reason. So the first things we're gonna need are the pulverizer and sawmill, and I should have most of what we need for those, but I haven't actually crafted an iron axe yet, which we're going to need for the sawmill. So let's get 3 iron. Luffy stole all the iron.
What? Oh yeah, I got all of it. Sorry.
I need 3. Please. I need 3, please.
Ah, here we go.
3, please. Hello? Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay. And let's go make... Let's see. New base. Let's go make the axe. So we're gonna need some sticks. Not a stick. Some sticks. Like so. Oh yeah, you only get 2 in this pack. I keep forgetting that. And we can make our iron axe, and let's see what else we're going to need. So we're going to want to make the pulverizer with a Z, because hail America for some reason. And we're going to need a sawmill, which isn't going to stack, so we're going to have to put that in ourselves. So that's going to require 2 more planks of wood. We can stick in the planks. we can stick in the axe, we can stick in the basic machine frame, reception coil, and 2 copper gears. Please be copper. Yeah, it is copper. Forgot to check that. We can stick these up here, and that is those. So I'm going to set these so that they don't have any outputs or inputs for now. But those are the 2 main machines we're going to need for now, and I'll explain what they do. So the pulverizer is basically the macerator, and the ore washing plant and the thermal centrifuge put together with different free stuff and kind of like lower percentages and stuff. And you have to add upgrades and stuff to it. So we'll stick with the macerator setup for now, because that's seemingly better for shiny dust, and it gets us all sorts of extra stuff, minus not just 1. And then the sawmill is what we're going to use to chop up logs. So let's go and get some logs. But first I'm going to explain this. So here we have a redstone energy cell. You might be thinking, where'd you get a redstone energy cell? You never had a redstone energy cell. You had an MFE. Well, we had an MFE, and then we went into creative mode, got rid of it, and switched it out for the redstone energy cell. The reason being, we updated the pack, and MFEs no longer seem to work with the immersive engineering cables, whereas the redstone energy cell does. So we could input power into the MFE, but we couldn't take any out. So, to sum it all up, we took something from another mod with the same price that actually worked. So yeah, that's nice. So now we have the sawmill. Going to plug in the sawmill, which is this one. If I could, oh whoops, put the connector on it. Connect that, and oh, also up here we have a charging station from Immersive Engineering to replace the charging ability of the MFE. That we made properly. And now what we've got to do is grab some logs. What are you up to? While I go chop down a tree. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, what are you up to?
Nothing, really.
Aren't you making some tools?
Yeah.
So there is some obsidian if you want to use that, and there's some steel that you can also use available.
Thinking of using iron.
Thinking of using iron for your tools. We can already get
Ow. Oh boy, do I take damage from teleporting.
what is your waypoint in the floor?
No, in the ceiling. No.
Okay. You might want to change that then.
Steel, obsidian.
Yeah.
Got formium. Formium.
Okay, so I'll chop these down.
Oh.
Pardon?
Yes, you went. Went away.
Okay, and now I can stick these birchwood logs in the sawmill. So that should cut up, and this will get us sawdust. Now the reason we wanted sawdust is because for some reason this pack is cruel and states that you have to get compressed sawdust so that you can make plastic sheets, which is what we're going to need for the MFR machines, the Mine Factory Reloaded machines, that we're going to need for things like automatic breeding and killing of cows and stuff. Now we're just going to grab some sand, and I really need to work on an excavator for this. But we're going to grab some sand because the reason we had to make the pulverizer was we need silicon to make the vat, and we're going to need the vat to make rocket fuel, because that is the other thing that we're going to need to make plastic sheets. So I'm going to grab some of this. I don't know how much silicon we're going to need. Not much though, because we need it to make electrical steel, which doesn't take much of that. So we'll stick with 6 pieces for now. Let me breathe. I'll head back to the base and stick this in the pulverizer. So let's also connect up the pulverizer. I think that I can't quite tell from the change of RF and EU, but I think we have more storage in the redstone thing though, so I don't know, but we could have legitimately made it, so we think it's a fair trade. Already have way too much wood, which isn't a bad thing. That lets us know that this thing's working away. We can also make this into compressed sawdust, so we've got 3 of those, and we'll need 4 to make 2 plastic sheets, and we're going to need a total of 6 plastic sheets. So we may have to actually put more wood in here. What are you making your tool out of then? Have you chosen?
Can't use formula.
I don't think you can use it. Don't use my thornium. I've only got 2 pieces that I got from a dungeon. I still need that for Thorncraft.
You're not gonna do that anytime soon.
Probably at this rate. I'm trying to get all the tech stuff down, so I've got a lot of materials. But now that we have the silicon, we can make electrical steel, and it's 1 per piece of electrical steel. I'm going to need 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of you.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and then we're going to need, I think, coal dust. So I'll go and macerate that, because that should work. Let's just make sure it's coal dust. Yeah, it accepts coal dust, so we'll let that go. That's probably exported up there, yeah. Oh, that's where all my crushed copper went. It's inside my carpenter. So I'll let that go up, and then all we've got to do is stick the 3 of these in the alloy smelter, and that will make the electrical steel. And then I'll come back, and we can work on making the vat. So guys, we're back, and we're going to work on making the vat now. So I made the electrical steel, so now we can make what we need. What? Where's my glass? It's weird. What? I need 4 more iron. Do you have any more iron, Luffy? Oh, you need help. Is that my old sword?
Yeah.
Could I have 4 iron, please, sir?
Not really.
You don't have a single piece of iron. I think there was 4 in the smelter unless you used it. What on earth are you... I love how you've just made a stairway down here because you just hate the trapdoors.
Yeah.
Where's the ingot cast?
Up here.
Where up here? Oh, there.
Where's a crystal? There's slime. Make a slime crystal again?
It's 4 green slime, 1 dirt, and 1 sand will get you slimy mud. And then you just smelt that.
Slime what?
4 green slime, 1 dirt, and 1 sand. There's a recipe in NEI for slimy mud.
Don't like using NEI.
Because you want to use your brain. Okay. Okay, now we can make, finally, now that I got that stuff, we can make 1 fluid tank, 2 fluid tank, machine chassis. Does that take more iron bars? I might need to grab even more iron. Let's quickly check. Like, I had everything prepared, but then I just decided to invite Luffy and say, hey, you can use all of my iron.
Yeah.
Because I'm a genius. Okay, a 1. I like us all. Actually, I think I already have another iron bar. And I just gave... Yeah, I do have another iron bar if I check. If memory serves me correct, there is 1 more there. There we go. Now we can make the machine chassis, which is once again just lumium, iron bars, basic capacitor, machine frame. And we can make the vat, which just takes some electrical steel, furnace, and cauldron along with the stuff we just made. Stick that up there. We have our vat. We need to give it power. We use our last LV capacitor. and connect it to everything else. And that will fill up with power. And the reason we want this is because we want to make two things. So the first thing we want to make is Hootch. And I don't see the recipe for it. So the first thing we want to make is rocket fuel. So, and if we go to yeah, Hootch has a T. For that we're going to need sugar, and then anything like wheat. So I should have at least one piece of sugar somewhere, or sugar cane. I may have used all of it for paper. I have a sugarcane seed. That's a sign, at least. We really need to work on more seed breeding and making like the watering can and stuff. There, sugarcane.
Like, I'm
Sweet.
totally part of that Earth.
Well, you're the one who wants to do farming stuff in mods and stuff, right? Loot. 12 gold
That's
coins.
really loud.
What, the loot sound? Okay, and now that we've got the sugar, let's see how much Hootch we're actually going to need. Because we need 1 bucket of rocket fuel, and for every Hootch, it says ×1, so you get 1 gunpowder, 1 redstone, and it seems to use 3 wheat. 3 wheat is how much we're going to need, so we'll head back to the new base. We're going to have to make this permanent base at some point. Let's go through and get the wheat. What's this? Weeds? Guess I didn't have enough wheat. Then we can hop back up using the power of map mods. Stick in the wheat.
I
the
call
sugar.
it cheating, but
I call it creative use of in-game mechanics, but sure. Does Hootch require water? It does require water. Can we put in a bucket of water? Where have I put my... there, it's got creosote in it. Let's use all this birch wood we've got for something helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. We can make some more treated wood planks. Like so. And we can grab a bucket of water. We've got our water source here for the ore washing plant. Stick that in there, and that should make Hootch 12%, 16%. So it's going up quite quickly. 37, 41, 43, 47, 50, 54, 56, 60, 62, 51, 75, 81, 85, 87, 91, 93, 97, 100. Okay, that makes 750 millibuckets, which means I'm going to have to use my other remaining piece of sugarcane if I want to get 1 bucket. We're going to need multiple buckets, which means we're actually going to... Oh no, I've got 4 pieces of sugarcane here. How did I... Sure, I'll use all of it. Why not? New base. Stick in the sugar, and this should give us a decent amount to then... I think... Can we bucket the Hootch out? No, it seems like we have to output it, so we're probably going to have to use some form of pipes to pipe it back into itself. And it's going to need more water. And then what we'll have to do is pipe the Hootch maybe into another vat. So we might make 1 more and then put like a fluid thing in between. And then we can start making rocket fuel, which is just gunpowder and redstone, I think. Let's quickly check that. Yeah, gunpowder and redstone, and then with the rocket fuel, we can bucket it up and start making plastic sheets. And then we can use those for next episode, when we're going to make some stuff to do with cow breeding and slaughtering, so we can start working on pink slime, because we're going to need that for the, whatchamacallit, ender quarry. Because to make the ender quarry, we're going to need a laser drill, pre-charger, which will take a pink slime crystal, which will take 9 pink slime balls. Is that pretty much all we've got then? how's your tool coming along? Hello?
Made it.
Is your tool nearly done?
Huh?
Is your
I
tool
already
nearly...
made it.
Oh, you've already made it. So, what type of tool have you gone for?
Let's see. Steel hammer.
So the head is obsidian, right?
The head is steel.
The head is
Plates
steel.
are obsidian.
Oh, that was the wrong way
Ah.
around.
No, because I didn't have enough steel.
Plates and head are the same price, right? And I have steel over here. Oh well, yeah, that's not quite right because you want the head to be obsidian because that's what gives it all the durability. Giving the plates obsidian will make it kind of slow, I think. Should we test the speed of it? Versus mine. Well, mine has redstone actually. How much redstone do I have? I have 150 redstone, so we'll give you 150 redstone. Redstone's over here. Do we have 150 redstone? No. Yes. There we go, that's enough redstone. So, we will head back home, we'll craft that up and stick it on your hammer, and then we'll see how good it is, and then we'll finish up there, I think. Zwizzle. Where's your hammer?
What?
Put it in the tool forge. Where are you? There you are. What are you making now? Ah, pickaxe. Wait, that was... Are you making a sword? Oh, okay, so you're making all the basic tools. And then we'll test out the tools, and then we'll finish up. So, what type of sword are you making?
Obsidian
And, like, the handle and
and
everything?
slime.
Obsidian slime, and then the
I
pickaxe...
don't have a handle.
What's the pickaxe?
Obsidian and slime.
Okay. Simple. The handle... Where is the normal handle? I don't know. Oh, I made stick handles, so I never made a handle one.
Get some wood.
I will get some wood. New base. Let's go make a pattern. So we're just going over the basic stuff in this episode as Luffy settles in. But we're going to be working together, or are you going to be going off on your own?
Working together.
Yeah, that sounds most fun, I guess. Especially for Infinity, where there's... How is that working together? Oh, we're just testing out potions to see if they work. Science. That's all. Here is... John... Luffy, the tool rod is right in here.
Not tool rod. Handle.
Tool rod is the handle.
Binding.
Oh, you could have said that. Ugh. Binding's right here. Okay, so Luffy's finished his tools, and now we're gonna test them out and see which head and which plate is better. What other tools did you make? You made the sword and the pick, right?
A sword and a pick.
So we'll test those out as well. We'll just hop down. Here's good enough. Doesn't matter how deep we go. I'll just push these back a few blocks. So this is how wide? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Here?
5. One more. There we go. So I'll mine here, and then you mine to the right. And we'll see the speed, right? Okay, go. Okay, its speed seems to keep up. It might just then be durability.
So
how much is your total durability?
4171.
The effective durability.
Effective? 5958.
Okay, yeah, that's the only difference. Mine's double that. And what's your repair material?
Steel.
Yeah, my repair material is obsidian. So technically my pickaxe is much better because of price and durability. Hammer, yeah. But we're going to finish up there then for this episode. So yeah, I think we'll finish up there. We'll probably do some more mining stuff in between, try to get the materials and make some more basic machine frames because we're going to need those for what we had planned for this episode, but we needed the rocket fuel for. So, hope you enjoyed this episode of the FTB Infinity Evolved mod pack. Let me take the helmet off. Today wore the Safe and Sound hat. It's kind of like some headphones or earmuffs. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. This episode was a little bit derp, trying to get Luffy some tools and stuff, but enjoyable nonetheless, and we'll see you again next time for some more FTB Infinity Evolved. Bye bye!